Hey guys, welcome to Valuable Insight. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having an awesome day, night, evening, wherever you may be at the moment. Hope all is well. Now we're going to jump right into it. I want to thank the Lord for guiding my steps. I ask that this insight reaches who are asking to receive it, and they can have the clarity that they need to live a abundant love and prosperity life, to shine their highest light. I don't have anything intuitively at the moment. We're going to start with the index. I'm seeing cashed out. So somebody cashed out, or somebody who cashed out is being exposed. Don't easily change or entity. So this could be some form of entity that cashed out on something. You have fixed problems. They could be trying to fix their problems by staging data, changing some type of data. So some form of entity is trying to cash out, or is being exposed about some form of cashing out. It could be questioning everything that's hidden. I'm here. Everybody get money. Get money. 202 on the timer. Okay. Let's tap into this energy. Everybody get money. Get money. I don't know who that's from. We have ages 11 through 17. So something significant about ages 11 through 17. We have might, possibilities. We have dad's friend. Financial security. Control, don't suppress. Probably having some type of oral disposition of personal property about someone's immediate unaliving, and done something against morals, someone's morals. So a dad's friends could have did something against someone's morals, about someone's financial security. We did have an entity cashing out being exposed. They were trying to control or suppress, or they could have been trying to control someone who probably could have been in the ages of 11 through 17, or this could have been 11 to 17 years. Have your attention. Someone was trying to have your attention, to have you self-undoing, so they could have this new beginning, or to have some form of willpower. Did you hear that whistle? Confirmation. They were trying to cause you some type of psychological issue. Let's see. You probably had some form of deadline for this financial security, or they received the deadline, a sudden awareness about this financial security. Quick to judge. They were quick to make a judgment about these finances. They're about to be open to surprises. Level of involvement and interest. So they're about to be open to surprises about these level of involvement. They're at a deadline. Invented story. These stories they invented. We have Rhodes Milner, round table, some type of Freemason could be involved. Possibly was quick to judge about these online workshops and seminars, or just these gatherings. Promises big, delivers little of nothing. These promises, these end results they were promising and gave nothing. Okay, let's do some clarifying about these stages 11 to 17. 11 to 17. Daydream about? So they could have been daydreaming about someone that was of ages 11 through 17. We have Qatar. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Will show. So something about a corporate. We have corporate tax. A trace of something. Enough to hate someone. Oh. So they're about to show someone a trace of something enough to hate. Somebody could be from Qatar. About whoever this person is from ages 11 through 17. We have accounts at the bottom of the day. We have ages 60 through 69. So this could be somebody older. This dad's friend. What is this might? Usually possibilities do on a daily basis. So they try to do these on a daily basis. This is something they were doing on a daily basis. If their possibilities were weak. Company, sexual assault. So some type of sexual assault the company was doing on a daily basis. Confirmation. Okay, sorry guys. You have an aunt and niece. Someone could have been belittling someone. Possibly this child that probably is from the ages 11 through 17. Some type of sexual assault. Oh, we did have an so something to do with some type of company. Let's go. What about this dad? Right. Friend. Possession. So this dad friend could have some type of dispossession. What was I finna say? It sounded like the disposition wanted to come out, but possession, avoid risky decisions. So somebody have some type of possession enough to hate somebody. Confirmation. The system. We have a system. Could be avoiding making risky decisions about this company. We have the collective. Fear of the unknown. Traumatized. So you could be traumatized from just not knowing, or they could be traumatized not knowing. We have broadcasts about what's about to be broadcasted about this system, about this company, some type of corporate, possibly due to this dad's friend, could possibly work in this company that's about to be broadcasted. Clarify financial security, people pleasing. So somebody could have been trying to people please, probably pursuing people with finances, making promises, delivering little of nothing. Peru could be significant. You have care for your body. It's right up under traumatized. So they could have been traumatizing you for you not to care for your body. They were trying to avoid risky decisions, something they were doing on a daily basis. That's probably what's about to show. We have public speaking. Somebody's probably going to speak about this. It's going to bring this out to the public. It's probably coming in slow as F. We have a masculine. We have children. Yeah, because we had ages 11 through 17. So something significant about these children. They could have been trying to traumatize these children. Sexual harassing, sexual assault. Held accountable. They're about to be held accountable. We have a warrior soul. Confirmation. Here to break karmic cycles and protect. Yeah, they're about to be held accountable. Somebody's going to be speaking out about this and whatever they have going on with these children. use the control, don't suppress. Control, don't suppress. Control, don't suppress. Karmic feminine. So a karmic feminine could have been trying to control. You have thinking worst case scenario. To have someone thinking the worst case scenario, or they're thinking the worst case scenario. No, they could have been trying to have someone, it's right up under online workshop. So yeah, they could have been trying to have these children thinking the worst case scenario, doing something against their morals. Clarify this mystical wheel. Local transportation, games. So these people could have traveled to receive some type of gain subconsciously. The mind holding thought memories and feelings that are just outside of reality. You have a Methodist in-laws. So subconscious Methodist in-laws. Young adult. Yeah, something about these young adults. Lack emotional depth. So they were trying to get these young adults to lack emotional depth. We have swap. Why it matters, because of attraction. So some form of attraction. For some form of attraction. That's why it matters. To gain something. Or to become this warrior. To invent a story as if they're a warrior for a whole lot of money. They collected a whole lot of money, causing construction and destruction in this career. We have Japan could be significant. We have speed, accountable for choices. Yeah, Spirit is about to speed things up. They're about to be held accountable for their choices. Clarify done something against morals. Aunt niece. So this story keeps coming out. So aunt's niece. So they could have did something to a niece. Belittle. Excuse me, confirmation birth. It could have been this Methodist church or something to do with a Methodist church, something hands-on. Yeah, we had the SA assault, trying to being dishonest and distract and destruct to this young adult. We have higher perspective in the reverse, her whose mind is not fully developed, who lack emotional depth. This could be a masculine. And we have the entity again. Oh, so entity tried to swap children, care for their body, traumatized. Oh, question everything. Yeah, they were trying to cause psychological issues. What else? What is this deadline? What is this deadline? Need for reassurance, needs reassurance. So they need reassurance. So they need reassurance. That's the deadline. So they need reassurance about this deadline. So they're trying to get information about this deadline. They're overthinking, analyzing, overanalyzing. They're in defense mode. They're feeling defensive. We have law of karmic weight. Every lie, shortcut, or betrayal writes a bill until it's paid. Through pain or penance, you carry the debt. So the law of karmic is in full effect. Slow disappeared from you. So these folks could have slowly disappeared from you. We have the Masonic could be significant. Yeah, we have the Masons. So the Masonic could be significant. Something to do with credit cards. Lifestyle. So they could have been using somebody's credit card for their personal lifestyle, for their own good. We have drugs and alcohol. So they could have been partying, luxury. They were trying to trademark this as if it was theirs. Living the good life. We have an aunt-in-law. Spirituality, hygiene, financial, recovery, properties, a family lawyer, about someone's ethics, beauty, and brain. Okay, we have an aunt-in-law, spirituality, hygiene. No one's coming to save you. You are responsible for your own status, your own boundaries, and your own win. So this aunt-in-law, no one's probably coming to save, because we have aunt-in-law, we have spirituality. So this aunt-in-law is not protected. We have hygiene, final truth, or could be recovering, properties. We have a family lawyer who's dealing with moral principles of right or wrong behavior and guides how individuals, groups, or professionals ought to act in society. Someone has beauty and brains. So somebody could be recovering with property. We have a family lawyer. Something about someone's ethics, values. You could someone with beauty and brains. Okay, what is the sudden awareness? The sudden awareness. Dancing. So something about dancing, or somebody could be dancing around this sudden awareness that they receive, or they receive. Quick to judge. To judge. Teenagers. Oh, they were quick to judge these teenagers. We have a divine masculine. Relationships. Judges. So possibly a divine masculine who has teenagers. Somebody who's quick to judge. Or divine masculine possibly have some teenagers who are judging their relationship. Somebody who could be recovering. Someone who has beauty and brains. Who has great moral ethics. Open to surprises. Open to surprises. Don't usually change. Nourishing. So nourishing to suppress. So they're open to someone nourishing someone to suppress them. That's the surprise. Oh, that's possibly what somebody is doing to these children, nourishing them to suppress. Don't easily change. Hold on. We have don't easily change, illegal offers, depressing environment. So they could be offering these teenagers finances, or just offering them things to not change, to remain in this depressing environment. We have ages 18 through 29. We have dad family. Yep, they have the dad's friend. They have something significant about Catholic Church. They possibly hate gossip. They have a visionary capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Yeah, we could have someone who's Catholic who hates this gossip. who is not in it for personal gain, who's on a different timeline, who doesn't want this easy money. They're not in it for instant and intense gratification. Makes you come alive. For instant and intense gratification, we have diet. Yeah, they're not in it for instant, for gratification. Using humor to wound rather than liberate denial of your emotional truth. Yeah, now they're not trying to be this fool as makes you come alive diet. So they're not in it to have this instant and intense gratification. They're not trying to be the fool. Symbolers. What is this level of involvement? Let me check. Freedom of speech, dreams and aspiration, corporate law, homeless, change. So some type of freedom of speech, level of involvement and interest about your dreams and aspirations. We have a corporate lawyer. We did have corporate tax, something about business law. We have homeless. And we have the number 5, freedom. Talks about curiosity, change. A Leo could be significant. So a Leo could experience some type of homelessness, or they were trying to cause some type of homelessness for this Leo. That was their level of involvement. That was their interest. What is this invented story? Nothing. They invented nothing? Mind blowing. Wow. But whatever this invented story, they received nothing. Mind blowing. Thief sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, they were trying to steal something that could never be stolen. It didn't belong to them. You have higher education. You could be from China, or something. China could be significant. Something fishy. Something they can't control. I can't control, or somebody can't control. So something fishy, possibly in China, or somebody from China that can't control. We have rich observations. Rich, quiet observations. Real self. Yeah, they couldn't control these quiet observations about you. They couldn't control that. They couldn't control people finding out about you, your real self. Ask your friends. Yeah, learning to trust your instincts. Yeah, they're asking your friends how you learn to trust your instincts. You have big bucks, blamed you often, FBI, ego desires, pride, power, and superiority. Yeah, signing, profitable source. Yeah, we have the FBI could be involved about some type of large amount of money, or they blamed you often about some type of money, or we're trying to blame you just to receive some type of money. But the FBI, see their ego, their desires, how they were signing off to receive something profitable from the golden goose, from the golden child itself, to seek safety and closeness. Yeah, to seek some type of safety, to feel connected. Mature star seed. Temporary release. Love collapse under pressure. Uh, what is this Freemason? Sexual expressions. So these Freemasons could have something to do about these sexual expressions. The Silver Judge. You have something about the courts. It was in reverse, but you have return on equity. Border Patrol. They could have been trying to patrol your money, your finances, what belongs to you. The Silver Judge. Or they know something about how they were trying to control your finances. These Freemasons. What is this online workshop? Nieces and nephews. Were co-workers. Fitting in. So they could have been trying to have these nieces and nephews, these young adults, trying to get them to fit in. You have hot. What is real? So something hot. So they were trying to get them to fit in something hot. What is real? Self-mastery, clothing. So their appearance. What is real? Self-mastery, clothing. Explain more, Spirit. What do you mean? What is real? Self-mastery, clothing. What is real? Self-mastery, clothing. A missing piece. So a missing piece. So I don't know. Not true. What's not true? Solitude. No job, no income. Technology replacing human connection. Protection. Stopping you from your dream life. Oh, they were trying to stop these teenagers from their dream life. Promises, big delivers little or nothing. These sportsmen could have been promising things. Tested will, signed by witnesses, executed with certain formalities prescribed by state law. Yeah, these group of people could have been promising things without following through. Yeah, they were promising things without following through. What is the overall? Yeah, older people. The overall is older people disconnects to cope. So these older people could have been trying to disconnect these young adults to cope. Moving forward, advancing or favor gradual social and political reform. So disconnect to cope, moving forward, advancing or favor gradual social and political reform. Generosity, financial risk financially, data construction, feels tension in relationship. So they feel the tension. We have Asia could be significant. We have something contract for dividing money or property, some type of post-nuptial agreement, or just some type of agreement they could have been dividing. We have trickster, transcending convention, stiffness, and predictable behavior. So we have a trickster in the spirit. We're about to receive a message about a trickster. Someone's domestic home life, things relating to the home, family, or one's own home, country, primary affairs, national matter. So something, you're about to hear something about someone's domestic home life. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. I hope you find the insight that you may need or was looking to receive. And I will talk to you guys later.